Oh my god.
What are you doing? What? I tried to over your leg.
No, not me.
It's your fault.
No, are you kidding me?
Look at that.
If you are going
Serious.
Yeah, me too. I never.
Sometimes mistakes are very funny. Like fun course.
I really want to go. This is the kind of day this week for Arsenal. Set up nice room and look.
It's one of those things. Sometimes they're serious. Like Mrs. Kim, a woman so bad at driving in Korea. Even president is closed. And professional baseball players.
Oh.
Also, our handsome teacher, Neil.
Mistakes.
Likewise, everyone makes mistakes every day. What kind of mistakes did you make? So many kinds. Can you just pick one?
I went to the restaurant, I choose the option.
Here is more difficult question. Can you answer this, handsome guy? Please raise your hands, handsome guy. I know it's so difficult. I searched the dictionary. It means an error or fault resulting from defective judgment or deficient knowledge or carelessness. So focus on this word, reject. It means mistakes are the result of what you have done. So when you make a mistake, some people blame others, make excuses, and lie. Have you heard of the Toyota recall state? Yes, it was a very big issue. In 2007, many owners who had Toyota's car claimed that their car had a problem with the accelerator. But Toyota denied the problem, and they said there were no faults in their car. After 2 years, a family had an accident in California because of the accelerator problem. A whole family died. Only then, Toyota took enforced recall. They lost their customers in the US market share, and also it affected another Japanese car company, Toyota and Honda. Their courage went down. His name is Sang-hyuk Kim. It's not that funny. He was famous Korean band member. He was arrested for hit and run case. But at that time, he was drunk. And he said that he drank, but he wasn't drinking and driving. This was such a stupid excuse. Because of this case, many of his fans turned their back on him. And George Bush, everyone knows him. Yes, very good gesture, right? The reason why the United States started to war with Iraq was what Bush said. There were weapons of mass destruction in Iraq, but there were no biochemical weapons. He didn't apologize. Just said, no, he didn't say anything. He lost his honor and is remembered as one of the worst presidents in the US history. On the other hand, when people make a mistake, they apologize and take responsibility. The current United States President Obama called a female reporter sweetie.
But he never spoke about the workers' biggest concern, their future. Senator, how are you going to help the American auto worker?
Hold on 1 second, sweetie. We're going to do a president.
This sweetie never did get an answer to that question. But we're at the plant. How are you going to help workers?
Guys, we're just thank you for coming, guys.
In Sterling Heights, Peggy Yeager, Channel 7 Action.
Did you hear hold on a second, sweetie? Sweetie? Did you hear? No offense. Sweetie, it sounds sexist and demanding. But after this happened, Obama left a voice message to the reporter to apologize. I think Panasonic, their products are of good quality that having low rate of defect. They sold 3 million appliances between 1988 to 2001. They found technical problems and then they took voluntary recall. It made Panasonic more trustworthy company. And can you raise your hand, Korean guys?
Oh, sh-
Are you Japanese? I'm moving. Can you answer this question? What is the worst nightmare for Korean men?
oh.
And who can answer this question?
Whole time again.
That's right. The answer is conscription, the mandatory and compulsory army service. I did it 2 times. There is one man who made this nightmare come true. Do you know a Korean singer dancing like this?
Oppan Gangnam Style.
Who is it? Yes, sorry,
Oh, dreams come true.
Yes, his side. He went to the army 2 times. The first one was the alternative army service, and second one was, just as you know, common army service. The alternative army service is working for a specific company for 3 years. When he served alternative army service, he did performances. It's illegal in Korea. So after trial, he had to go to the army again. He went there without excuse. So nowadays, he became so famous singer in the world. And his song Gangnam Style is so popular that YouTube hits over 100 million. And there are so many parodies. I think it's almost 20. Busan style, Shed style, Munsu style, Jeonju style, and which city music in Korea? Which city? So over time, their mistake and took responsibility, kept their honor, and kept their fence. However, the people who denied their mistake, they are faded and lost their honor. When you make a mistake, there are only 3 things you should ever do about it. First, admit it. Second, learn from it. Third, don't repeat it. If nobody said this sentence, I could be the first person who said this sentence. But this quote from Paul Bear Bryant. He was a coach in the American Football League. I always try to follow these 3 steps. But today, there is one thing I didn't follow. I didn't admit my mistake. You remember at the beginning of my presentation? That ugly guy. And I had a small trouble. Because of our bad reaction, I think you knew the fact that was intended. Can you come? This is my friend. Hi. I put this picture together yesterday.
Sure. Can I hit you?
Okay, go away.
Go away.
Just imagine. That was a real situation. How I think to you, and how did you feel? There are no mistakes, only things you have done. Take responsibility. I realized this recently. Long time ago, I had a girlfriend. Maybe 1 year ago, I think. But I cheated on her.
Bad guy.
No,
Oh no.
At that time, I was bad guy. Sometimes I went to a date with another girl. Had dinner, had hands, hugged, kissed,
Oh no.
and something you think. Oh, use English. Finally, my girlfriend figured that out. She used Facebook. It's the power of the internet. So I really don't like Facebook. And I told her a lie. I said she was just a friend. She was my cousin. Like this. She was disappointing me and left me. I was so sad and stressed out. While I was trying to get over her, I met another girl. I was head over heels in love. And we shared so many times. And then I got a new girlfriend. But you know, a leopard can't change his path. It means I cheated again.
You bad guy.
Why did I make the same mistake? I was so sad, but I couldn't do anything. But this time, I was sincerely apologized. I really didn't want to lose her. Here is how the story goes. Yes,
Well, you done me and you bet I felt it. I tried to beat you, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done run out, I'll be giving it my bestest. And nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some or learn some. But I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours.
what to say? I know it's so oily and kind of disgusting. But this is the way how to get back my love. Finally, she accepted my apology and I took him my love. Because of this experience, I learned this. There are no mistakes, only things you have done. Take responsibility and change your spot. Also, additionally, watch out the faces. 2012, September 6th, in Turkey.
Okay, well, thank you, Leon, for that. Sorry, Luke. for that presentation. Let's hear from the judges.
Well, I know that the audience is very grateful. You had a fantastic introduction to the topic and an excellent presentation. Now, as far as the delivery goes, again, it's not much because well, that part definitely you had terrific input and you had a great engagement with adding impact, and I'm pretty sure will be memorable. So with the dancing, ball, the music, and the gestures I would have in regards to the delivery is one, increasing your volume when you speak, just so everybody can hear, because I know when you read the letter, I couldn't hear what you were saying. So try to increase your volume. And the second suggestion, and that's part of vocal variety that should be everybody at least, because you want to add that. And there's so much of that you can use, especially in this topic. Oh, you know what I mean? Like just with your topics, you can use so much vocal variety in whatever it is. And the other one is it's great to move around because you know people to just slow in one place. But be careful of your audience because I know with Neil, with Neil, I noticed you had to kind of go like this a number of times to really see it. So you have to be careful of understanding. Alright? The transition of your slides were very well done. And you supported your content very much with your examples and including the dates. So you had like Bush and Clinton. That's like the past. And then you had famous cars. I mean, you had famous people, sorry, who were more the present. Then you had cars that were, both days. So it's good to have both than just focusing on now and future. So it's very good to have those one of the things that we identify. And you definitely had a good choice in your videos. So I have to say that was a very good job. Well done.
I'm glad you danced. Dancing makes people happy. Okay, so, and it's true, like, your teaser was risky. I think it was a risky way to start a presentation. It was too well acted. Wow, that was very convincing. but I thought that was a little risky, but it carried over. It carried off, and you did it well. Overall, the delivery was very classy. I found that you did a classy job of a big topic. Mistakes, we were all worried about the topic, the content. Mistakes is a big, how do you tackle it? So you did a compare and contrast, which worked well. And your transitions were very clear. This was structure at its best as far as how to organize material for a presentation. Very clear. You don't get lost in this one. So there's been great transitions from Obama to Panasonic. That was very smooth, very well done. So, by the way, there's a personal story in this one as well. It's not mandatory that they speak about their ex-girlfriends and boyfriends in this course. I don't say, okay, now you have to tell a personal story about your ex-girlfriend. It's not part of the course, just so you know that. But you opened up to the audience, and I think that's always, again, it's risky, but they can sympathize with you with that situation, even though you were a leopard. So enjoyable all the way through. Luke, good job. Great examples, current examples. So I think overall just excellent, outstanding.